A very warm welcome to the students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Welcome back, students. Today we are going to study a new grammar topic, and I request everyone to have open your notebook where you all can take notes of the concept. You all can relate which term has its own feature. So instead of just hearing it, I want you all to write it down in your notebook so that it will be very useful for you all during your exam. So every time you all don't have to open the video and see, you all can write so that you all will also have a good idea regarding what we are studying. So I request everyone to open a rough book and um, make notes of all these grammar topics that any of our teacher is teaching you all. Please make note of this grammar topics so that it will be helpful during your exams. I hope you all have got this video in the first half. If not, then I'll just give you a gist of what was that video about. So, the title of our grammar topic is parts of speech. It is also called as family of grammar. So, as you all know, each family members plays a very important role. Similarly, in parts of speech, each part plays a very important role, very important part. So in we have 8 parts of speech, and each part has its own charm and its own beauty. So we have named each part of speech with our family members' name so that you all won't get confused. You all will understand it in a better way. So the first one is the noun. Noun is the head of the family. Our head of the family is always mostly we have a father or grandfather who is head of the family, who is the head of the family, and therefore even in parts of speech, noun is one of the most important part, and therefore we see that I have named it as Papa, and his wife is verb. So our mother is verb. So a noun is a word which expresses the name, place, animal, things, and verb. It is um, in verb we see that it is a describing word. It describes. So always mother always she always describes the good things about the father, or what hard work he does, and so on. So they have 3 children, that is the pronoun, adjective, and adverb. So this there are 3 children. So the pronoun is a part where it replaces the noun. So often, for example, when father is not available to go in a particular place, for example, we if we are cultivating crops, and if father is not available to visit, the big brother takes the responsibility of the father and he works for him, and therefore the pronoun's job is also to do it. Also it the job is to um, help the father replace the noun. The second sister is the big sister. So they have 3 children, that is the big brother, big sister. So the big sister is the one who always likes to appreciate the noun and the pronoun. She always likes to appreciate the work that is done by the father and the big brother. Okay. Then we have the last child of in their house, that is the adverb. So we have named it as the small sister. So we see that we always find that the smallest sister is always close to her mother, and therefore she always appreciates the work that is done by the mother. Since adjectives always appreciate the work that is done by the noun and the pronoun that is done by the father and the big brother, the adverb only appreciates the work done by the mother. Okay. Then we have a new member, in our family, that is the preposition, that is our uncle, that we have named him as our uncle. So this uncle is very particular in all things. He know where all the things are kept. So whenever we ask this uncle whether where is my coffee cup, he will say it on the table, because he has a his observation level is very good, so he observes things very well. He knows where all the things are kept. If we ask our uncle, uncle, where is my ball, he will definitely say under the table. So prepositions work is to tell, it tells where a particular object is. Then we have the next member in parts of speech, that is conjunction. We have Ramu Kaka over here. Ramu Kaka is the one who keeps the family joint. If there are any fights in the family, Ramu Kaka will keep them together. So basically, joining words are two words. That is one word that join two words or a sentence. So even Ramu Kaka, if there is any fight, any thing happening, Ramu Kaka will join them together. And the interjections are those are our neighbors. Okay, so our neighbors are always very much interested in our family matters, and therefore so the work of the interjections are, um, if anything good is happening, they will give a lot of different variations in their expressions. For example, if you have done very good in exams, they will say well done, and if you all have not done, then they will give their own expressions where they are a lot more interested in our family members. So we have named each part of speech with our family members names, so that you all understand what connection exactly they are having with each other. Okay, I hope you all understood this gist of words, because in when I teach in depth, I'm going to use words where you all will relate. Okay, so yes, big brother is the pronoun, big sister is adjective. So okay, let's move ahead. I hope you all understood the relation of each part of speech with one another, how important each part plays an important role. It has its own meaning, it has its own quality. Okay, so firstly, I have already told you all in the first half that there are 8 parts of speech. Don't forget, 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So noun is used as naming word. It tells us about a person, place, animal, thing. A noun is a word that expresses about the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Pronoun is the one which replaces the noun. Okay, so that pronoun replaces the noun. If for example it is Ram is a boy, Ram is a clever boy. So instead of Ram we can use he, because he is a boy. So donate we put he instead of saying Ram Ram again. So words like he, she for girl, that, we, you, me, your, they, I. Okay, so such words are used to replace a noun. Adjectives are describing what? It describes more about the noun and pronoun. For example, young, clever, any quality of a person which tells more about the noun and the pronoun. For example, Ram is a clever boy. So clever is a quality. Clever is telling more about the noun, that is Ram. Okay, so young, clever, black, long, small. Okay, such describing words. Okay, verb verb is an action verb. Okay, the work of the verb is, it is an action verb. Okay, it is used to say something about an object or a thing. So all the action words like eating, sleeping, singing, so all these words are known as verbs. Okay, adverb. So see, in that word adverb we have it tells us that verb plays an important role in adverb as well. So additional information about verb and its object, and mostly these words end with ly. Okay, slowly. Okay, such words. Then we have prepositions, that is it tells the relation between noun, verb, and also sometimes noun and pronoun, like inside, outside, on, under, and so on. Conjunctions are joining words, or it joins two or more sentences like and, but, because, and so on. Interjections are exclamatory mark sentences which express emotions. For example, oh, I wish, wow. Such expressions are known as interjections. So now let's move more in depth. The first one is the noun. As mentioned earlier, noun, he is the head of the family. Okay, he plays a role of a father. Okay, so he is the most important thing. Okay, most important parts of speech. So a noun is a name of a person, place, animal, and thing. So it is called as a noun. We will also have few examples so that you all will understand the concept more beautifully and properly. First one, the example is Kamla is doing study. So in the first sentence we have a name of a person, that is Kamla. Second one is Rohan is very naughty. So Rohan is a name of a person. Third sentence, Mumbai is a very beautiful metropolis. Mumbai is a name of a place, okay. The name is given to a particular place, that is Mumbai. If I say Dubai is a beautiful place, so Dubai is a name of a place. In the fourth sentence, Mary uses a blue pen to write letters. So Mary is a name of a person, pen is a thing, and even letters are things. Okay, so in the picture we know people, it can be any people, it can be a name given to any individual, it can be a name like Sneha, Rohan, Tia, Omkar, and so on. Okay, place, it can be any place, it can be a forest, it can be Mumbai, it can be Dubai, it can be Australia, it can be Sydney, any place. Okay, it can be any animal, and it can be anything. It can be a phone, it can be letters, um scissors, anything. Okay, it is a part of a noun. So let's move ahead to our second part of speech, that is the pronoun. The job of a pronoun is it replaces the noun. In the video above, we know that a noun is the head of the family and the pronoun is a big brother. Okay, so if the father is not well, the big brother takes over. The big brother helps the noun whenever it is needed. Okay, so words like he, she, I, that, we, you, me, your, etc. are words that are being used. Uh, Words are used to replace the noun. For example, always remember one concept, that is a grammatic concept. It is, we have three person: first person, second person, and third person. First person words are I, me, and we. Okay, these are first person word, that is I, me, we. Okay, second person is only you. Okay, and the third person we use words like he, she, they. Okay, for example, Rohit, Neha, doctor, Sita, sun, moon. these words we use, words we use he, she, they, and so on. For example, if it is Rohit is a smart boy, Rohit loves cricket. So we can write Rohit is a smart boy. He loves cricket. Okay. So I repeat once again. There in grammar there are three persons. First person is I, me, and we. Okay. The second person is only you. Okay. If the sentence contains of only you, so we use the word you. And in the third person, if there is any person's name such as, if it is a name of a person, place like Rohan, Neha, Doctor, Sita, Sun, Moon. For all these words, we use a pronoun such as she, he, they. Okay. For example, first one, we are going to Rome today. So we is a first person sentence. We, it can be anyone. It can be, we can't mention everyone's name. For example, we can't say Rohit, Sneha, Tia, Mia, Kriya, Priya are going to Rome today. So in short, we can just mention we are going to Rome today. So it takes into consideration of everyone. I am going to market. So over here, it is you who is talking. It is just a single person who is talking. So it is written as I. I am going to market. Third one is Rohan is tired. He wants to sleep. So instead of saying Rohan is tired, Rohan wants to sleep, we can just write Rohan is tired. He wants to sleep. So I hope you all understood pronoun. Let's move to our next part of speech, that is our adjective, that is a big sister. So she is the one who always appreciates or who always gives additional information about the noun and the pronoun. So for example, we have, for examples, an adjective which tells you about more about a noun or a pronoun. It gives you more in depth about the quality of the person and so on. For example, the little girl has a pink hat. So your girl is a pronoun. Okay. So we see little. It is telling the girl whether the girl is small or big. So the little girl has pink color. It is telling the quality, which color of the hat it is. Okay. So a hat is a thing. So it is telling the color. Okay. The second sentence is my sister is intelligent and fun. So it is telling the quality of my sister, that is she is intelligent and fun. So basically in adjectives we see that more information is given um, of that particular person and so on. For example, the next sentence we have Rohan is a clever boy. Okay. So in this next sentence we see that it is telling us the quality of Rohan. So Rohan is a clever boy. So the clever is a quality. It is giving an additional information. It is giving more information about the person named Rohan. Okay.